Let me ask you, sir, I've gotten several questions from some reporters on social media now. Let me throw a question talking about the media from Newshound, at Newshound16. Why was it necessary to hit a building housing foreign correspondents?
I will tell you why. And before hitting the building, we asked the people to leave. Because this building, it's as a deposit of ammunition. In this building, or from the roof of this building, they launch missiles. So our military throw leaflets, ask the people to leave the area, to leave this building, because this building is targeted, and we prove it in many videos which our airplanes took from the area. They launch missiles from hospital, they launch missiles from schools, from houses, from neighborhoods, and this is something which we show it, and we ask the people to leave. Otherwise, believe me, it could be more than thousands of casualties in the area. The fact it's only 140, and 90% from them terrorists, it shows that our targeted, it was only the terrorists and their infrastructures and not civilians.
The last question, this is from Jason Gutierrez, who's a journalist with AFP. I think this is connected to the building with the journalist. Does Israel consider Palestinian and Arab journalists terrorists?
No, we are not considering them as a terrorist, but if they stay with the terrorist and we ask them to leave, so we are not, can be blamed if happened something to them. Journalists, I think, must be neutral and protect himself from dispute areas, not to put himself in area which he knows that it's area which is exchanging fire between two sides.
Yes. Where do you see this heading now? What are the next steps?
You know, as a human being, I'm speaking, not as ambassador of Israel, which I have my official response. I will tell you something, that the Jewish nation wish to live in peace. The Jewish nation, until now, 2,000 years, we were fighting for our independence. We reach a country, and this country is very important for us. We will protect her for even for until the last person. And the Palestinians must accept us as a nation between nations, accept us as a country in the region. Once they will decide to accept us, I can say with 100% confidence that it will benefit also them. You can see the difference between the West Bank and Gaza.
Yes.
The West Bank, the economy in the West Bank it's much higher than any other countries in the region.
Yeah.
There is poverty, of course, but the standard of living in the West Bank is growing and growing and growing. Why? Because they are side by side with Israel. We are working together to improve things. We have difficulties.
Yes.
We have disagreement about many things, but once we decided to do it in diplomatic ways, in negotiation, I'm sure that we will reach. Unfortunately, within the Palestinian society, within the Arab world, still they did not accept us as a nation. I can show you many countries,
yes,
which if a country member of the United Nations declaring that their goal is destruction of Israel, it's something which must worry not only Israel, but the others.
The role of Iran in all of this now?
I think the role is destructive, is not only to us, it's not, we know how to protect. It's a negative interference in the region. Well, their philosophy is must worry other countries also. The regime. I'm not speaking about the Iranian as a nation.
Yes.
I'm speaking about the regime. about the regime which has controlled Iran for the last 30 years. Well, you know, and the international community must, they are giving response to this situation, preventing them from having a nuclear weapon.
Yes.
Having a nuclear weapon in the hand of this regime, it's a fatal combination.
Yes. Does Iran? Iran does have nuclear
No.
weapon. No.
We don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know. We hope not. We hope not.
Egypt, which is now acting as a go-between between the United States and Hamas. The fact that President Morsi is now, you know, you've had the Arab Spring in Egypt, and you have, it's a difficult situation as Egypt tries to pull itself together. How will this impact what's going on?
Egypt and Egypt, and then
And the
also
Muslim
Turkey,
Brotherhood,
and
yeah.
so Turkey
Yeah.
played a very important role in reaching of the ceasefire. I think Egypt today, they have a very important role, not only in the reaching of this ceasefire, but in the stability of the region.
Correct.
And we thank the Egyptian government for their participation in resolving this conflict, and I'm sure that they will do all the best to keep it forever, as Turkey as also a part of it, Qatar, and all the other members of the international community, the United Nations, the United States, and others. This is the ceasefire, or keeping the peace in the region. It's interest of all of us, not only the Palestinian or Israel.
Yes.
It's the interest of all the members of this region. This
The
region
world.
is very the
Definitely.
world. This
Yes.
region, you know, this region. It's you know, it's very important. We need to work together to improve our life in the region. I think each one of us, Egypt, Israel, Qatar, Turkey, we can contribute. We have our part to say. We have our part to give, and I think that the fact that we reached this fire with the help of with the leading participation of Egypt is very important, not only for now, but for the coming years.
My last question is, since you are the ambassador to the Philippines, how should Filipinos be looking at this conflict that Israel is in the middle of?
You know, our government reached a conclusion, or all the parties, that the solution for this conflict is two-state solution. A two-state solution means one for the Palestinians,
Yes.
one for the Jews.
The Jews.
We can't move back 65 years back. So once that the Palestinians will accept that the state, the Palestinian state will be the homeland for the Palestinians who wish to come back to the region, and Israel will be the homeland for Jews who want to immigrate to Israel. I think this is a very big step toward peace. Unfortunately, we are discussing that.
Okay. Ambassador Barham, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
joining
for having
us.
me here.
And thank you, everybody, for watching, for listening, for the questions that you sent. We've been speaking with Israel's ambassador to the Philippines, Minash Barham. I'm Maria Ressa. Thank you for joining Talk Thursday.